That's where you miss Blake, because Chris would just dump it to Blake Griffin there and you'd have a play.
1 on the clock, 3 ball in desperation, bingo! Just the way they
on a fast break, keep your eyes on him.
Paul, beautiful move against Holiday.
Well, remember, he's Chris, little get to his right, and then he pulled up with authority.
Down to 3, gonna have to shoot. The 3 ball, bingo! Chris Paul nails the 3! 3-point Clipper lead, 1-4.
Proved me right there.
Paul, with a change of pace, frees him for the shot. That's a beautiful job by Chris Paul.
Pick and roll guard, Mark Jackson. Loose ball, and Paul says, why not on the 3?
When you think about the start of this ball game, it's been Chris Paul making plays.
Little pick and roll game, and Paul with the steal. 2-on-1 for the Clippers. Redick with a nice fake, couldn't make it. Paul with the rebound, yes.
Level and plays with an edge.
Paul Crawford off the screen. Paul with the rebound. Boy, he's got a lot of tricks in the bag, doesn't he? 5 seconds, Paul off the screen. Got a good look at it and not.
2 behind Kawhi Leonard in the NBA. Here's Chris Paul the other way, takes the elbow jumper and hits. Another dunk, and the Clipper lead is 9. Without McCollum, of course, a second foul to Lillard would be disastrous. I mean, to extend their lead and their quick start, and the lead is 12. Paul goes to work from the foul line and rims it in. Paul open, fades back and hits. As both defenders went with DeAndre Jordan. Chris Paul gets a couple of picks. Frazier trying to stay with him. Whistle is given to Chris Paul, and I think that's the argument that the Blazers made a moment ago. Is Frazier was run down by Chris and over. And here come the Clippers the other way, trying to make them pay. They have been opportunistic here in this first half. Time hit him, and now the Clippers trying to really respond out of the timeout. And that's 5 fast points.
Paul getting the pick and roll and throwing it to the big guy.
They try to go for the other side of that play this time. Lillard picked up by Jordan. Chris Paul elbow hits.
Evans has to guard CP3. There's a switch. Anderson's on him.
It almost looks like they're in a zone. Yeah, Paul was not hitting that shot just yesterday, but gets that one to go. He was 2 for 10 yesterday.
Paul at the elbow, backs off, shoots over the big man, and buries it.
I never would understand why a 7-footer switched out on Chris Paul would not just put his hand up.
Paul with 5, shoots the 3 ball, bingo over Evans. Controlled by the Clips. We're controlling everything all of a sudden now. Chris Paul for 3, bingo.
6-3 ball. Here they move the ball. When it's like 1-2 dribbles or less, and then does something good's going to happen.
All right, Paul.
JJ ran right into that one.
Paul with 10 seconds remaining. The shot clock is dark. Anderson can't guard him. CP3, the baseline, the jumper of beauty. And Wesley Johnson converts. Paul over Anderson. He's done that a couple of times. To Paul. Look back door, wasn't there. Chris rises, fires, and scores.
That was the number 2 rebounder in the NBA. This is Chris Paul at the other end. The timeout, and Doc had to pull him back, but the Warriors won that game by 4, 112-108. This is Paul over Curry. Blake Griffin coming off a 34-point performance, and this is Paul with a 3.
With the #1 scoring team in the NBA.
It's Paul. Chris Paul.
Iguodala guarding Chris Paul.
How about the switching? Here comes Spates now out on Paul. Chris Paul has started 5 of 5.
In my opinion, this is the best team rivalry game in the association today.
Just moments ago, had a State with the Griffin screen and a 20-footer.
Oh my goodness. Minutes left to play.
That's what they're down. Chris Paul began 7-7. Knocks it down! What a shot by Paul!
And he had Klay Thompson twisted all around on the switch.
Who has put in 3. Golden State had an early 3-point lead on a Curry triple. There goes Paul with a fadeaway. His accurate shooting continues. He's now 9 of 11.
He told me that he...
Hey, Paul! Shot clock is down to 7. Screens, switches, fadeaway, triple. Got it!
Another lazy pass.
Hold on, here comes Griffin at the other end. Green back position. Paul thinking about three. Curry will defend. And Chris Paul puts in another big shot. He's got 33.
Given up 73 threes in the last 5 games.
Well, Chris just found an opening there. Beautiful.
Got rid of it super quick.
They jump out on Chris Paul. They leave him. He fires. Bingo.
4th pick in the draft, and Brian Roberts is undrafted.
Paul looked off the defenders, opened up the path to the goal, and scored.
You needed that too. It was 11-2 run by Charlotte. You needed something other than a long jump shot.
So more,
Believe it or not,
comes up with it straight away. 3 ball. Bingo. His 3rd of the game. Paul with it. Feels contact. Go to the hole. Scoop it in.
and Chris made action there.
Chris Paul drops on a dime, creates space, hits the jump shot.
And the toughest thing to do when you got a sore ankle is and then Chris took advantage of that.
Here's Paul over Len. Boy, is he shooting well.
That Chris Paul probably recognized the set and the play and did that denial on purpose.
Look to the goal, the lob, and the tap home by DeAndre Jordan is Walker.
I think are all going to Steve Kerr.
4-0 start. Incorporating these new guys. Oh, it's Jordan! He got airborne!
And what that early quick foul by Curry, you can't be aggressive to put CP3 down there on the post. Now that's 2 fouls. Now do you understand why that cheap foul early? Now Steph Curry has to go to the bench pretty much for this whole
to them individually.
So let me get this right. All the wins that Luke Walton is accumulating.
Played in 7 of the last 9 games. He's still very supportive. Another steal by Chris Paul. His 3rd of the game, and a beautiful look to Rivers for the score. Ashik inside, got a little one on him, and Paul knocks it away.
But he's been scoring at will lately.
JJ, catch, shoot, score.
It's in the prayer, and now the basket opens up, and CP probably back on a good roll.
There's the shooter. He gets it to him. So he's accounted for 14 of the Clippers' 18 points himself between scoring and assisting. There's JJ again. 3 again.
Points and 6 assists and 4 rebounds is the job he's doing on this end on Kemba Walker.
JJ for 2. The way the Clippers been shooting the 3 ball, that's dangerous. There's a steal. Chris Paul has it. He's got DeAndre, but
Griffin with a head of steam and to the...
I'd have fouled him right there. And here comes Chris Paul the other way to Rivers. Paul Pierce wide open for 3.
He's just a good basketball player and a perfect fit in an Alvin Gentry system.
He's back tonight for a 2nd in a row. It's Pierce for 3.
Klay Thompson.
It's Griffin over Green.
Being off 4 days.
Griffin takes that shot.
the ball is coming to life here.
He really is.
From the corner. 3 ball, bingo.
DeAndre Jordan threw a nice back pick.
Lillard tries to go on a pick and drop a pass between 2.
The Clippers bring the ball ahead. Paul underneath the ball. Mudays.
When Chris Paul's dribbling at him, but the shot clock down. I don't know why they do that.
Paul. The lob. The jam.
That'll make DJ feel better.
Stick his nose in there, just like he did there.
Crawford down the middle, floats it up and in.
Here comes Paul.
Wide open.
First really good look of the game. Bingo. Paul works against. Oh, beautiful look. Full foot taller. Into the paint. The bounce pass is a beauty. And the basket is nice.
Opportunity to go for Portland as he's in there on Crawford.
He's a good one to have against this club because he can't go one-on-one.
Combination in 20. And the Clippers will.
Inclay has to bang.
Oh, and Chris Paul the lob to DeAndre Jordan.
Like Paul Pierce is having a great night also.
Redick. Open look at a 3 in Kansas. So, and that's the thing, the scary part of your Portland, Redick hasn't really even gotten started yet. Oh, that would have cut it to single digits. Yeah. Chris Paul Pierce for 3, got it. That's a good shot for Lillard, one that he usually hits. Paul Pierce, corner 3, good.
Been coming in.
I'm talking to Eric Spoelstra. Delivery
Floor. Chris Paul dumps it off. Should have an option, but he just laid it in. Lillard fights around a pick. Lillard picked up those 2 early fouls, hasn't fouled again, and hits the 3. He made the mistake a moment ago, and
well, there's
make up for it there. Redick for 3, gets it right back. Saw last night with Myers, who was a guest on the show. He knows his teammates urge him to shoot.
like that and leave Redick that wide open.
Chris Paul lobbed to Jordan, and that time he says, "You're not blocking." On the Trailblazers inside the Moda Center. They run Redick off another screen to get
to Aldridge.
Off the Aldridge screen. Boys, they're after a slow start this season. Chris Paul back in for the Clippers. Redick from the baseline. Why he's the third leading three-point shooter in the league.
Pat Riley, J.J. Redick knocks down the shot. His coach in the New York Knicks has
7 boards. Pierce sets it, gets to do that.
Eric Spoelstra's seen enough.
Nice pocket pass to Aldridge, and one. Paul inside to Ba Mute for